Welcome. Happy Monday, my YouTube comrades. Oleg here, and today we're going to be talking about model release. Why you need to have it, why is it essential in the filmmaking and photography everywhere, property release as well. But I want to talk about this app. This is fantastic app, and that's all the ham is all about, Happy Monday. So we're going to be talking about this application. I'm going to jump on the computer and just show you how it's simple. You download it. Obviously you have to buy it, but hey, that's worth every single penny. You make the client or model or a property owner sign the model release. It sends out to him, sends out to you a PDF file with agreement, and everybody's happy. So let's just dive into my computer and I'm going to show you all about this application. Okay guys, here in my computer knowledge. So we're going to be going ahead and just use my phone, connect to the MacBook Pro, and if you do want me to go ahead and tell you all about this DeX system that I use, I do believe that's what it's called, DeX, that I use to connect my Samsung to my MacBook Pro, and it has like a really cool interface. Please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna go ahead and make another video if you like that, but let's go ahead and dive in, and I'm gonna go ahead and connect this DeX to my MacBook Pro. And we're going to be opening up this application, which is called Easy Release. So if you're on Android or iOS, you just simply go to your App Store or Play Store and download Easy Release. I think it costs $10. It's like 2 cups of coffee. Come on now, just one-time payment, that's it, and you're going to be using it, and you're covered, and your butt is covered, and your business. So let's go ahead and go to applications. I already have that downloaded, Easy Release. And here we have just a couple of dummy model release that I was just trying out. I do have a simple version. I do believe there's like additional fee to get an Easy Release Pro. Again, I downloaded like a while back ago, and I since then been using it, and I love it so much. So with this structure, what we see here, we have a just kind of like list of releases, when has it happened, who signed it, there's going to be obviously a witness, is it a property release. I'm going to just simply go over a couple things with you. So you have the model release itself, property release, info, settings, send feedback. You can always communicate with the customer service, and they will help you out. But overall, I feel like that model release application is just perfect. So when you do decide to change something, I advise you to, before you actually start making those model releases with after photo shoots or after some kind of video gig, and you simply make the talent or the property owner sign the model release with some witnesses, you want to make sure that everything else set up for your business. So this is what I mean by that. When you go to settings, it tells you exactly just the name of the videographer or photographer. In this case, just photographer, doesn't matter really. The email, the signature, you can actually save your signature, so you don't have to all the time just start signing it, and the signature is signed by me. This is my signature. You can kind of tell right here, but you can change it if you want to. You can clear it, we don't want that. Your logo of your company, I'm still in production of my logo because I'm in the process of rebranding. Your company, your contact information. Then you have the actual language, the model release standard, property standard. You can actually customize them. You can choose whatever that application provides you with, but you also can create your own modifications to that model release, which is awesome. So then you have a PDF and email. So it tells you over here to auto save the PDF to Google Drive. So you can connect your Google Drive to this model release, and when you're done signing it and all your talents signed it, it's going to be saved at Google Drive if you want to access it anywhere, if you, let's say, don't have your phone on you or so. So then we have autosave to Dropbox, JPEG, PDF, not attached email. So you can do so many things, and then tells you what kind of model release, what it's going to look like, what kind of format is going to be. It's going to be just a simple letter, US letter, like a portrait, I guess, style, like text and everything. So with this, we have the date of birth is mandatory, and here's the reason why you want to make sure that that's mandatory, because a lot of times you might have a shoot where there's kids involved, and you absolutely have to get involved the parents. You got to make sure that their their age is acceptable. Where are you from? And then delete send releases after 30 days. I mean, that's totally fine. I do not automatically delete. I mean, I would say don't delete send releases if you have a need to delete after 30 days. I don't know. So disclaimer, obviously please read the following terms and conditions carefully before using model release, easy release. So the version, okay, so let's just go ahead and dive into the creating of model release. So when you click plus over here, you can select model release or property release, or you can just simply click over here on top and do the same thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a dummy, a model release. So the shoot name is going to be, I don't know, XYZ. And shoot ID, let's just put 001. The shoot location, that's very awesome that this feature allows you to go ahead and just click automatically. If you don't know where this location is, let's say I'm currently right now in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So when I click this auto locator, it just fills it automatically. Or you can choose a previous location that you actually shot before just by selecting that. So now the shoot date, you select the date, that's the 22nd, next. So now we have, you can select a previous model, or you can select from your contacts, which is fantastic. I feel like that's so many options that you can choose from. Now let's just say model name. Let's do Jasper. It's gonna be my cat. County, that doesn't matter. So contact information is very important because it's going to be sending out the model release to the talent and as well to you. So we're going to fill out this information of the model. Let's do cat. His phone number 867-5309. One. So with this section, ID image, what we can do is we can go ahead, take a picture of the model, or just if you have that picture already in your gallery of your phone, you can just simply upload it and connect it to it. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do that. Okay, here he is in action. So then it's going to go straight to the witness name. So let's just say witness was, I don't know, a fly on a wall. Then that witness name. Okay, so we have a model summary. So it's going to be Jasper is status ready to sign, when it happened, the language, the version, the addendum, if there's any kind of additional extra conditions of the release. So you can actually have an agreement between the model and yourself or your business, as if you, let's just say, sell a stock video, a stock photo of that model and yourself, that they are entitled to a percentage or so. You can always put that in the addendum. So that's just kind of like additional things that you need to make sure you put on that model release. It's pretty much like a contract that you make with that model, and between model and the organization, photography agency or so, or video agency. So now the photographer name or videographer name, the shoot, XYZ, information of that shoot is the first shoot, location, date when the shoot is happening. Then we have the model information, date of birth. Boy, that's an old kid, 42 years old. parent none, gender, ethnicity, and a fantastic image of a model in action. So let's go ahead and close this up. Then the witness is a fly, signature not signed. So we click on that, and here it is, the agreement, the model release. So it just breaks down everything they need to know about it. They tap to agree. Yes, thank you. And then they signed. I'm just doing it with a mouse over here, but usually you just have the cell phone or maybe an app and a tablet or so. You just show it to them, they read it, they agree to it, and then they just sign it with a finger or a stylist or so. So then done, Jasper signed, and then witness has to sign as well. And witness obviously is just being a witness. Tap to agree, sign, done. And now you can actually see what's happening over here. You have the actual full form that is going to be, you can review it, you can just zoom into it, see what they agreed to, the signature of the actual filmmaker or videographer or photographer. Then you have a signature of the kitten, the witness, and when it's all signed, you can actually choose then who do you want to send this release to, the photographer, the model, or both. You just select both and off they go, it sends out to them. Or you can just simply save it, and like you see right here, it says last sent, never, so never been sent. But if you do send that model release as a PDF file, an email or so to model and yourself, it will tell you what the date that has been sent. So let's go back to the model release. Let's do the property release. It's going to be a different way. Property release, same thing, shoot XYZ, ZYX, whatever. So 002. Location, let's select the location. It sets up everything the way we want to. Click next. And then property name and description. Property name and description required. So let's just say it's going to be a, I don't know, local park. So then we fill out the owner information. Okay, so let me make this visible for you. So now we have the owner's information. Let's just say it's Joe. His contact info, joe@park.com. The phone number, 8675309. Okay, so then the next one. So we're going to be using again the camera to take a picture of that person. You can just simply snap a photo of it by using, let's pretend that I'm Joe. So that is done. Yes, that is correct. Let's do that. Then the witness. Witness is going to be again the fly on the wall. Fly, next. And here you are. So local park, ready to sign. Everything is correct. Let's just verify everything with the owner. Fly is our witness. Owner, yes, of course. Thank you very much. Tap to agree. Sign. Done. Same thing with the witness. Tap. Sign. Yes, I agreed. I witnessed everything. Everything was good. Now you have, again, the property release. So it tells that this agreement between the property owner and the actual company, that they allow the footage to be released or captured at that day, and you can do pretty much whatever with it, like commercially sell it or so, unless you put, again, like addendum, unless you put an addendum, unless you put in the agreement that you sharing some kind of profits together or so, or they don't want to be put out a particular platform or so. Like maybe that property owner said, okay, you know what, you can go ahead, use that for like stock or whatever, but I don't want to see this our park in a certain social media platform. That's it. That can be like an agreement or so, but it's all up to you. Sky is the limit. But then you have over here, there's a little icon to send an email. Again, same thing, to send it to photographer, to owner, or to both. And that's about it. I honestly feel like this is probably one of the best applications for model release now there is. Super simple, one-time payment, nothing that is super complicated with it. And it's going to be actually helping you quite a bit. It's going to save you tons of money, tons of stress, and you will be able to go ahead and create without any problems, without any kind of paperwork piling up and losing paperwork, or your dog chewing it up or something happens to it. Now it's all digital. It stores automatically to your either Dropbox or Google Drive, and yeah, it's a fantastic feature. So I hope that was helpful for you this happy Appy Monday. And if you feel like there is another app that worth checking it out, please don't hesitate to comment below. I do believe a lot of people would love to hear about this app, and I'll pin that. If there is a good app that you put in the comments below, I'll pin it to the top comment, and to help out other people, other creators, other filmmakers and photographers with the choosing the best application, the best tool for the job. And again, thank you so much for watching. Like it or hate it, subscribe or not, but always remember to stay awesome, and I will see you in the next episode of Happy Monday. See ya.